så starter vi så småt. Så. Ideen var lidt, at det er tavledag i dag, som jo er en årlig fejring af oprindeligt kun Douglas Adams, men senere også Terry Pratchett efter hans død. Og derfor tænkte jeg, at det jo var meget oplagt at lige tage og prøve at streame det første Discworld point-and-click adventure-spil. Det kan ikke købes nogen steder, men nu har jeg heldigvis et oprindeligt big box eksemplar, som er, skal vi se, det er på et par disketter. Hvis jeg ikke husker meget galt, så er det er rigtigt. Det er 15 disketter. Så er der selvfølgelig også en fysisk manual. Og jeg mindes, at manualen giver sådan en rimelig dybdegående forklaring af, hvordan Discworld hænger sammen. Den er faktisk meget fed. Som i en introduktion til Ankh-Morpork og så videre. Jeg havde lidt håbet på, at jeg havde været i stand til at køre Discworld Noir, som er et spil, jeg aldrig har spillet før. Men som jeg også har et fysisk eksemplar af. Men det er et helvede at få op at køre. Så det blev det ikke til i den her omgang. Nu får vi at se, om jeg er nødt til at ændre noget i min opsætning, når jeg starter spillet. Men lad os nu se. Så jeg kører spillet via ScumVM, som heldigvis har support for det. Jeg gør mig relativt meget i adventure-spil, som ScumVM har været enormt gode til at sørge for, at der er en mulig form for support for. Nyligst tilføjet de support for Adobe Director, eller Macromedia Director, hvad var det originalt hed, hvilket er noget, som blandt andet alle Pixeline-spillene originalt der kørt på. Pixeline-spillene er dog meget senere versioner, end hvad der på nuværende tidspunkt understøttes. Men det er lidt sjovt at kunne have dem listet indeni. Anyways, det var ikke det handler om nu. Det er Discworld. Floppy-versionen til DOS. Jeg har en kat, der gerne lige vil øjeblik. Hej Frikki. Så, without further ado. Så jeg skal måske lige nævne floppy disk udgaven, som er den jeg har. Den har ikke tale, det som CD udgaven har. Så der er ikke nogen Eric Idle, der er voice actor. Så i stedet for må I høre på mig. På trods af, hvad den her credit-sekvens ligesom lover. Men det er også helt fint. Det vi klarer sagtens. Så. Og det her er selvfølgelig... jeg tror, det er forsiden på bog nummer 2, det her. Der har vi jo The Great Artuin. In a second-hand set of dimensions. In an astral plane that was never meant to fly. Somewhere in darkest Ankh-Morpork, a sinister plot is about to unfold. Dragon, 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 dragon. Dun dun. Der har vi jo vores gode ven døden. See you again next week for my usual special. Yeah, watch where you're going. See you soon. Jeg ved ikke, jeg tror ikke, jeg kan gøre dødens stemme passende efter. Get off! Get off! Leave me alone! Damnation, if you don't clear out, so help me, I'll... Oh, just bugger off! That's better. It's a night like this that I could just murder a good curry. Ah! Hands up. Who's there? Hands, would you mind putting your hands up? Why? What's happening? It's a simple courtesy. I say, put your hands up, and you put your hands up. What you say? Main screen turner. It's traditional. A well-established ritual of your actual mugger and victim relationship. You being the victim, and me being the aforementioned mugger. Now, please put your hands up. Hold on to your what's names. Haven't got all night, you know. Just do it, alright? Okay. I don't know what this town is coming to. A man can't even have a quiet drink in peace. I mean, you're gonna get a receipt, though. Now, that wasn't too hard, was it? Now, if you'll just... Frush. Oh, bugger. The home of the greatest wizards on the Discworld, and one or two of the worst. That's Rincewind. Now listen carefully. With all these rumors of a dragon... But sir, dragons do not exist. At least not unless people believe in them. Quite nevertheless. With all these rumors of a dragon on the rampage, the wizards of the Unseen University must fulfill their civic responsibility. We must seek out this dragon and destroy it. Yes, but how? Who? Leave the how up to me. As for the who, well, I know of the ideal person. Why don't you go and fetch Rincewind for me? I guess the Bursa might also be one of the worst. Well, skipped right over that Act 1 message, huh? Knock, 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 knock. Rincewind, Rincewind, wake up! The Arch-Chancellor wants to see you. Ooh, look at that trail from the cursor. It's a mysterious shape, a sinister shape. A shape fraught with shapeness. It must be a plot element, otherwise that'd be a better label. So, this is Rincewind. Rincewind is in some fashions the greatest sorcerer alive. He carries one of the worlds that are destined to one of the spells destined to end the world, or perhaps created. One of the big ones, and he has absolutely no other spell casting ability. Also, he should never cast that spell. So, incredible sorcerer, really. An incredible protagonist. This up here, this is Luggage. Luggage has decided to follow Rincewind and be sort of helpful. Ever since the first book in the series. Or second, I suppose. This game is actually based on the book Guards, in which Rincewind does not appear, but I suppose he was a better known character than Sam Vimes was at the time, and thus was chosen to replace Sam. Sam, of course, being in the City Watch. Let's see, Diploma. Unseen University. Thaumaturgy 101 failed. It's not little trinkets and paperwork that really count in life. I've got well, I've got a really pointy hat. That's a start. Okay, that's a bet. I really must do some heavy research into this bet. 8 or 9 solid hours should be sufficient. Luggage. This sudden thing hasn't got a doorknob. Snoring chest. That's novel. Well, I'll soon fix that. gonna head another dimension. I teach you a thing or two. Okay, so inventory we get by clicking Rincewind. Portalis Exitus, or the common doorway. See, I'm not a wizard for nothing, you know? Yes, well, art criticism was never a strong point of the University Trust. Arch Chancellor's room. If it isn't young Breakwind. Rincewind, sir. Rincewind, quiet, come in, we need to talk. That is, I need to talk and you listen. No doubt you've been hearing all sorts of rumors about this dragon that supposedly is terrorizing the town. The dragon? As in the classic fire breathing, city toasting. Shut up. Yes, pretty much. Scaly vein, like shiny objects. That species of kidney. And what we need to do is ensure that the Unseen University is properly represented in the attempts to snuff it. If some yokel simply slays the wretched thing without our help, the people will begin to ask just what are wizards for. Actually, sir, what are wizards for? Wizards are firmly behind big dinners. And if you want to keep on eating yours, you'll go and see about this dragon. Surely, sir, dragons don't logically exist. Shut up. Dragons exist if you believe in them, and the average man in the street does believe in them. Or at least believes in them enough to give us big rewards if they think we've gotten rid of the thing. Do you follow me? Not really. Shut up. Not interested in excuses. Too much sloppy thinking around here. Run down to the library and fetch me a copy of Featherwinkle's concise compendium of dragons' lairs. Once we read that, we'll know how to track the scaly blighter down. Still here? Staying around like something unhygienic? Do it now! Ooh, sparklies. Gold thingamies. It must be good to be the Arch Chancellor. To the library then. That's a dining room. No reason to go there yet. That's a kitchen. Library. Let's not press this curiosity thing too far then, shall we? Sex magic! The book of the 32 unspeakable acts with a compendium containing several speakable ones, and 6 more that everyone involved would rather forget about. No wonder it's nice. Okay. Leave your sister alone. Okay, let's see if we can bypass this thing. Okay. It's the librarian. Must come in handy stacked with all these latest monkey accessories. Yeah, don't call the librarian a monkey. Actually, in close examination, this would seem to be some sort of subtropical arboreal ape. A magical accident in the library turned the librarian into an orangutan. He has since resisted all efforts to turn him back, much preferring the handy long arms, the prehensile toes, and the right to scratch himself in public. Yeah, we just got that. Ah. Guess I hold down the... No, double click. Okay. So we have talk, joke, question, anger, maybe? Ask about book and goodbye. Okay. Hello? Ook. Egad, you're not in charge here, are you? Ook. Oh, I see. Well, that explains the filing system. Look, I don't know if you're quite the person that I want to see. Ook? Yes, well, it's hard to explain, really. Ook. Yes. Ook. Ik ook. Ik ook. 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 Well, this is wonderful. I never knew that I could speak monkey. Oh. Yeah, don't insult the librarian. Excuse me, my dear sir, could you get me a tome called Featherwinkle's Concise Compendium of Dragon's Lairs? Ook. Oh, I see. Ook. Ik ook. Yes, I suppose so. Ook. Quiet. Look, is there someone else here that I can speak to? Ook? Well, you know, someone who isn't a monkey. Ook? No, I'll come back and get a book later. Ook. Yes, I've given up on... No, not given. Monkey, ape. Oh, damn. May I take a book from the library, please? Ook. Excuse me? Ook, ik. I see I need something in order to take out a book. Ook. Toothpaste? Fingers, gloves, something in your hand. Ook. Dentist halitosis. You want some mouthwash. That's it. You want some mouthwash. I'm sorry, but I'm already spoken for. Ook. Oh, a library card. Oh, why didn't you say so in the first place? What happens if I just barge in without giving you a library card? Yes, now, look, unfortunately I don't have one ape. Ook? Ape upon my person. Yes, upon my person. Phew, I didn't say monkey. This seems like a good cue to cease this whole silly conversation. So we need a library card. There's a closet. Yes, now, don't rush me. Ouch. Yes, thought so. They're shelves. It looks like a witch transportation device. One of the older models, I presume. Så I believe der er også a kitchen down here. Jeg er ikke helt sikker på, hvor vi skal forvente at finde et library card, but let's have a look around. So it was an ice cream for dinner yesterday, hey? Well, he's cooking food. I suppose that means we'll have to call him a cook. Excuse me, but could I ask you some questions? Clear off, and no magic in the kitchen. One more spell goes off in this place, and I'm going to complain to the Arch-Chancellor. You're always this early? Not always. I even know a jolly joke. Really? Yes, what's ugly hollow and rings like a bell? I don't know what. Look over there. Hilarious. Ja, vi har vist ikke noget at gøre med ham lige nu. Let's try the dining room. Lecture in recent runes, Carcass, the Dean, the Bursar, Windlepea, and also Senior Wrangler, and that's a gong. Oh, let's tage dem fra en ende af. Good day, sirs. Is it? Ha! So you say, what with the bottom falling out of the tapioca market? He's off again. Past the dried frog pills. Laugh away, you old bivalve. It's all this dragon business. That's what's doing it. Snatching tapioca out of the mouth of the deserving elderly. Dragons in this town. A likely story. Pah! Swarm dragons, he means. No, a real dragon, not one of those little marsh tiddlers. Poppycock, there's no such thing. Dragons only exist if you believe in them. I don't believe in them. They don't believe in me, so we're both happy. A busy day in the faculty, gentlemen. We are cogitating. I hope I heard that right, said in a knowing tone of voice, nudge nudge. Cogitating, my lad, is that process by which the wise make space inside their minds for more ideas. You are making more space for ideas by sitting on your backside sipping a cup of milky tea. Hit him! Hit him! My boy, ideas are normally sold by volume, not by weight. It is best to let them settle so you can find more room in the top. Yeah, for instance, this is the action of a clever man. What's so clever about writing down the word monkey? Wisdom, my lad, is never cheap. I didn't know you were selling it by the pound. Why is the librarian a monkey? And here he comes. Did you get the number of that donkey cart? He's not one of them. He's an orangutan. It's the same thing. No. Your actual orangutan is one of the great apes. An arboreal denizen of the subtropical rainforest. If you ever want to go find life, you must learn the value of proper nomenclature. Nomenclature? But that's but what's the difference between calling him an orangutan or a monkey? In general terms, the difference is whether you keep your teeth in your head or just in your hat. But how did it happen? I mean, should we really let arboreal subtropical fauna be the guardian of a major national library? Oh well, he was human once, of course. What? Really? All part of a magical accident. Very tragic, you see, but that is very embarrassing seeing him scratch himself in the reference section. Doesn't he want to be turned back into human? Nope. Ha, says he likes the long arms, the prehensile toes, the right to scratch himself in the reference section. I say he likes running around loose, not wearing trousers. I mean, I would. Excuse me, where might I go to find the patrician? Du er ikke blevet sendt afsted efter the patrician endnu. Well, don't be an idiot, boy. Just look for the palace. Is he approachable? Can you actually speak to him? Oh yes, he's a mean man with a word. Be careful if he uses sarcasm on you. And for heaven's sake, run for it if he resorts to irony. Right you are then. Dean Bursa. I will, Poons. A girl. What's a girl doing in here? I'm not a girl. Why are you wearing a dress? It's a wizard's robe, not a dress. I knew a girl's address once. Splendid lass. Very good at pickling eels. And I once knew a girl too, of course. Of course? Why are you off course? Young fellow like you ought to be out and about exploring a world of adventure. Wine, women, and pickles. Look, I am out and about. Well, you can't be too good at it if you're already off course, young air freshener. Look, no one's off course. I just use the phrase as a pleasantry, a manner of address. Pickling? Oh, how fascinating. Pickled? Who's pickled? No one's pickled. You started it. I don't even like pickles. What? They were wonderful pickles. How dare you cast aspersions on... Damn, I've lost it. What were you talking about again? Pickles. What's pickled? What do you mean? Well, the eels were pickled, weren't they? What, pickled elves? Damn their ears. I've told them to lock that liquor cupboard. Go on, boy. Get after him. No, pickles! Not pickled. Pickles. Try the kitchen. Get out. Stop wasting my time. So what happened? Nothing happened. That's just the point. And now young twerps like you think they can come in here, ravish our women, and steal all our pickles. Steal. Now do I look like a thief? My stick. They all want my magic stick. Well, you can't have it, so be off with you, you dastardly overcleaner. No, look. I don't want your wretched stick. Just the pickles you're after then, is it? You devilish young trouser. Well, I'm on to you, you know, you young bookcase. Now look, this is not the problem that I wanted to address. Look, I just want to find somebody who can talk a little sense. Scent perfumes? I'll not have it. No, sir, I won't. Dallying with womanfolk on the premises is against the rules. Otherwise, we'd all be doing it. You young bathrobe, I'll have you defrocked for this. Look, I haven't done a thing, honestly. Well, how can you be a man of the world if you've never sampled the finer things in life? Women, wizard staves, pickles. Well, if I go and do that, you said you'd defrock me. It won't do. It just won't do. Young tweezers like you coming in here and taking off their frocks. I won't stand for it. The city's getting into a fine old pickle. Oh, please don't get startled on the pickles again. Pickles? Don't eat pickles if you're wearing a dress. You'll stain the hem. Why are you wearing a dress? It seems like a good cue to seize this whole silly conversation. I can't interact with the senior wrangler. Or the gong. Maybe if... Or can I... Nope. Maybe luggage has a library card. Oh, it's my money pouch, alright. Now if only I had more of the fillings. Nope, I can't shift it. Okay. Presumably this is where a broom comes in handy. Oh. We've woken up luggage. Er der andet, vi kan interagte med herinde? Tror det ikke. This thing smells of butterscotch. Good grief, what are you keeping in there? Why is it all sticky? Oh wait, I'd rather not know. A broom and a banana in there. Okay. Måske vi kan bestikke the librarian and get a card. Excuse me, my dear sir, could you get me a tome called Featherwinkle's Concise Compendium of Dragon's Lairs? That's a shifty looking fella. Featherwinkle's Concise Compendium of Dragon's Lairs. Detect dragons from comfortable distance or your money back. Excellent. Good lad, Breakwind. Rincewind, sire. Aha! Now we have the formula to construct a Recognimento's never-failing Dragon's Lair Revealer. With the device in our hands, we'll be able to track the creature and trap it like a wildebeest. You mean like a rat, sir? Really? Could be. That'd be easier, certainly. You got a firm grasp of facts. I like that in a wizard. Go forth and fetch the elements we need to construct this device. I'll see that your performance is brought to the attention of the university board when we review our grant next year. We may only have it, for example. So have I ever told you of my ambition to be a yak? It can be arranged, Rincewind. Just ask the librarian. Now get a move on. Symbol. Well, I got distracted. So, Dragon's Breath. Yes, any problems with that? No. Good. Well, don't just stand there. Off you go. There's work to be done. No time for idle chat. Alright, so we needed... I missed that bit, so... Oh yeah, I need a staff, metal band, magic coil, imp og dragon's breath ifølge UHS hints. The swamp dragon, if my eyes don't deceive me. I thought these things were filled with explosive gas. Sure was. Sådan der. Here, it's got a knob on the end. Like the famous song. I wonder. Surely. Okay, so that was one, and then a pan. Det formentlig noget i køkkenet. Han har en pan. Okay. No more spells, siger han. Excuse me, but could I ask you some questions? Clear off, and no magic in the kitchen. One more spell goes off in this place. I'm going to complain to the Arch-Chancellor. Okay, so you probably want that. This is the worst kitchen I have ever seen. It would be worse if there were worst. What's worst? So, what's name? Sausage. Worst sausage? No, if you want the worst sausage, try Dibbler's. Oh dear, so it's to be puns, is it? Just watch the pancake for a while. It's very soothing. It's a very fun skill to have. Your parents must be very proud. Actually, I was going to become a wizard. But they found out my parents were married. That's, You're always this early? Ah, we already saw that one. I wonder if we can grab it when we get knocked in the face. Fascinating. Don't any of your pancakes get lost? What, from where? From my frying pan? Don't seem to realize the gravity of your accusation. 27 years I've been studying to a cook's apprentice. I've got top marks for basic flipping, left hand and right hand, and batter stirring, pan greasing, and pancake stacking. Oh, how many did you get for customer relations? 2%. Clear off. Okay, so something about the spell in here. We need something on our face that'll mean he loses the pan. Presumably. So closet, the library. Good grief, I thought the apprentices were all kept tied to stakes. What's this then? Prunes, finest quality, extra dark, old barrel buster. Ugh. How do you open the gate? They've changed the boss names. The hand wriggles. It's a whole new spell. So show me the new spell. Can't. The spell's a secret. Nice weather. Since classes in wind whistling, rainmaking, and lightning thrown are all scheduled for today, I think that's being a wee bit premature. So this is it. You just stand here all day getting a wage for eating prunes? Certainly, someone's got to do it. It's a plum job. Boo. The hand wriggles, please. Yeah, right. Look, you just wiggle like this. Like this. Yeah, almost. Now try it like that. Like this. Right you are, son. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I'd like a nice lie down. But what about the gate? Aren't you going to guard it? Oh, who gives a monkeys? Did you get the number of that donkey cart? Finally, it happened to someone else. What's that you're eating then? Prunes, just a little nourishment to tide me through till lunch time. Can I have one before I go? Having one before you go is the whole point of prunes. Oh no, you can't. Well, I'll catch you later then. Definite senior wrangler potential in this slippery little blighter. Right, frankly, I think I'm being led up the garden path. Haha, good old unseen you. Wonder if the walls are this high to keep what's outside from getting in, what's inside from getting out. The illustrious tome of levitation. Well, yes, that's levitating, alright. Yes, I think perhaps our best move would be to keep slightly upwind of this one. But that and keep out of arm's reach. Psst! Hey, buddy! Who, me? Have you ever thought of the advantages of owning land on the Framenwanger Peninsula? Isn't that all underwater? That's just its advantage, friend. Think of it, a seaside retreat where the sea can actually be the one total dominating element of the view. Gosh, yes, let me take advantage of this once-in-a-lifetime offer. What, really? No, only kidding. I just wanted to be as pleasant as possible as a sort of aid to conversation. Ah, but that's cruel. It's building up my hopes only to dash me down. It's a hard job, this your actual confidence trickster in. Well, perhaps you need a holiday. Yeah, right, but where to, mate? Where to? Not a lot of peace and results these days. I hear the Framenwanger Peninsula is fairly quiet. Why don't your lips sync with your words? L-Space. The library is a nexus of L-Space. Within these shelves, all possible pasts and futures can be found. Frankly, it's making me feeling a bit ill. What's that under your coat? Hourglasses. Can you buy an hourglass? Where did you get all of those? Fell off the back of a donkey cart, sir. You're an extremely silly man. Hey, I'm not the one wearing a dress. Well, don't be a stranger. Cheers. Show me the ropes. Reminds me of my old auntie's bedroom. Oh dear, there's a little pamphlet living in it. Oh, well, this one's not a statue. I think this one used to be a frog out in the garden. Oh well, he never should have asked to be turned into a handsome plinth. Hello! Jeg så lige, I havde skrevet. Det er måske lidt sent af mig. Hvordan har I det i dag? Vi prøver lige nu at finde well, your usual adventure game logic stuff. We need to construct a thing that will allow us to detect a dragon at a distance, which, as usual, will be done through like not just looking out the window. That would be too easy. This could be anything, really, right? Yes, a mysterious shape, a sinister shape, a shape fraught with shapeness. It must be a plot element, otherwise that'd be a better label. So it could be anything, really, even though apparently there's a dragon on the loose in the city, even though no one seems to believe in dragons. I have a magic staff. I need a magic coil. And an imp. And a metal pan. And some dragon's breath. The kitchen does have a guy with a pan, but he's not been indicating any willingness to like hand it over. So presumably we're gonna have to do the whole point and click adventure game thing and be a real bastard about it. There's work to be done. No time for idle chatter. Sorry. As if I can help who supplies my voice. Oh, I get it. Idle chatter. So, the CD-ROM version of this game, which is like the one I have, is this one, a big box copy, and it's let me just open it up real quick. It's on a number of floppy disks, as you can tell. There's a few in here. but definitely not enough for voice acting. So the CD-ROM version has Eric Idle supplying the voice. So that was why when I talked to the Arch-Chancellor here, and he goes, "No time for idle chatter." Rincewind makes a joke that does not work in this version. That he can't control who performs his voice. I have now sufficiently explained the joke that didn't land. Okay. Now for solving adventure game puzzles, let's rub each item against each person. Hey, that's a staff. That's good, but off with you. There's still more work to be done. Okay. That's good enough. And frog. Okay. Does not want the frog. So we picked up a frog out here. And there's a guy eating prunes. Extra dark old bowel buster. And he did not want to show us how to open the gate. Well, rather, he technically did. We just do not possess the power to do so. Because we are Rincewind. Well, where's the doorknob then? How can you have a door this big without a knob? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's Ankh-Morpork. This half here is how does it go? Prideful Ankh and Pestilent Morpork. Shades down here. This is where the Opera House is. Oh, there's a dragon there, huh? And this is also where Vimes eventually moves in, I believe. Palace Square Street. Shades Park. Inn. So we need Dragonfire and presumably something to contain it in. But let's go to the palace first. So anyway, how's the wife? Well, not so bad. How's yours? Doing well, doing well. We thought we might invite you two around for dinner tomorrow night. I've made a chocolate cake, strawberry pudding, and dog's foot casserole with leaf mold. Leaf mold? Sorry, did I say leaf mold? I meant caramel. Anyway, there'll be lashings of everything. You know my wife. She likes to cook. Yeah, but is this a good idea? I thought she was watching her weight. Why should she watch her weight? Well, you know. After last time when she accidentally ate that camel. She's not overweight, she's just cuddly. Yeah, cuddly, very, very cuddly, with humps. So, how's your wife then? Did she get that thing off her face? That thing, what thing? The hairy thing. That's a beauty spot, that is. Oh. Oh, I see. Bit long for a beauty spot, isn't it, though? I mean, in area. Look, mustaches are supposed to be a sign of sensuality. What, on women? Listen, are you calling my wife ugly? No. Good. I'd have been ever so cross if you did. I don't know, these aren't exactly colon and knobby, are they? Also, poor guy out there on the right. Oh, good. A palace goon. Alright, was this back when the military, the palace had their own guards? Is that right? Bad luck comes in pairs, I suppose. Look, could you just let me in, please? Clear off. Now that's what I call a guarded conversation. We stop with the fat jokes, though. Oh, we gonna make them fight each other? I guess. Okay. There's a witch, a thief, a peasant, fool, Chucky, and the patrician. Hands off, Chucky bite, nasty wizard. Eep. Hello. Oh, it's a visitor, isn't it, Chucky? A visitor, yes it is. Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky. Gottle of gear, gottle of gear. Mr. Pencilhead says hello. Hello, he said hello to us, Chucky. Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky. I know the Fool's Guild aren't big on actual funny jokes, so I guess I'll let it pass. You're not supposed to perform original material. Ahem. Yes. What might your name be? It's a secret. Eh? I can't tell you, but Mr. Flower knows. Oh, well, if you like. Ahem. Hello, Mr. Flower. Wahahahaha. Wet. He's all wet. Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky. Excuse me, I think there's someone calling me. Very funny, this. Excuse me, but I think I must have missed something. Missed it. Very good, very good. He's good, isn't he, Chucky? He's good. He's very good. He's very, very good. He's very, very good indeed. Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky. You alright? Oh, are we alright, Chucky? Are we alright? Gotta love gear, gotta love gear. Wee. I think I'm just going to lie down for a little while. Look, I was wondering if I could get some information off you. Information, Chucky. About lizards, about dragons, yes. Well, yes, alright. Dragons, all about dragons then, uncle. Look, could you just keep it down a little, please? Dragons, Chucky. Chucky doesn't like dragons. Shut up. Quiet. Now, just tell me what you know. Tell what? What about the dragon? What dragon? The dragon that threatens the city. Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky. He knows about the dragon. Quiet. Dragon, Chucky. Dragon. Now look. Wah ha 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 ha. Guess what I am now. Boring? No. Guess again. A teapot. Yes, teapot. Teapot, Chucky. Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky. Stop it. Stop acting insane. Insane. Did you say insane? Yes. Chucky doesn't like it when I'm called insane. My mother called me insane once. She said it right before she died. Alright. Excuse me, I think there's someone calling me. Why do I always get the loons? Loons, goons, boons. You come to ask a boon? Look, are you on treatment for this condition? Treatment, very clever, very clever. Chucky likes treatment. Does Pencilhead want some treatment too? Now, look, why don't you and your puppet just go away? Anyway, what sort of treatment? Wahahaha. Chucky likes his jokes. Cool. Oh, Chucky, Chucky, Chucky. Okay, that's quite enough of that. But Chucky doesn't like dragons, I suppose. Also, is it just me, or does that face he does there, that sort of... Oh, that does remind me of something. Hvad er det? Det er... It's that fast food mascot character that had its own video game. The Noid. The Noid, that's what I am reminded of. Also sort of goblins, I suppose, but probably more the Noid. Greetings, lowly and scabby peasant. Hail, O pointy-headed one, and less of the scabby, thank you. What's happening? We seek an audience with the patrician, the mighty ruler of Ankh-Morpork. It's about this dragon, you see. He's making the cows dry up and all of the curtains fade. What, really? But that's what our actor says. Anyway, who wants to have their family charboiled by a dragon? Suits hell to shift. Yes. Well, anyway, that's what old Agnes says. You can't go fairer than that. Uncle Agnes? Yeah, uncle. Stout fella. Hello, dear. Eek. tired, I give a pretty good foot massage. Oh, let's remain very, very calm about this, shall we? A quiet dinner, relaxing evening watching the potions brew. I'm very good at toes, you know. How about just a little sing-song? Do you know a wizard staff has a knob on the end? Mine hasn't, I can assure you, but I'll just rush off and check, just in case. What's this then? Definite tome of custard compoundment. She's a long way off from home, this one, huh? That's my special custard making recipe book, that is, dear. You see, it contains special ingredients that make it into a very potent love potion. Just one little sip and you'll fall in love with the first person that you see. I've got some brewing back home now. It'll work wonders on you. Egad, I certainly won't be having any in the company I've been keeping lately. Wait a minute, you're a thief. What are you doing here? Well, it's about my quota, see? Quota? The amount I'm allowed to steal. It's not enough. The dragon's been destroying housing, so rents just went through the roof. I mean, a 20% increase in theft quotas for the duration of the emergency seems a reasonable thing to ask, doesn't it? Depends if you're in the 20%. One of the remarkable by the patrician was to responsible for the theft with planning and above. Wow, they did not place that very well. So anyways, what he's saying is that the patrician legalized burglary and the like, but by making it legal, it's also covered by all sorts of bureaucracy, and you have set quotas that you have to remain within, and you have to give off receipts and all that sort of thing. And the Thieves Guild keeps a very close eye on thieving, so to speak. If you don't do things properly, they will punish you. Worse than the guards would. So that was the palace, not much of that. Let's go to street. Oh, that's a beggar. Nice job that sitting down all day. Aim, sir. Aims for the poor. But I'm already poor. Well, you got a pointy hat. That's not wealth, that's status. Oh well, spare some status for the poor governor. I think you got that wrong. How do you mean wrong? It's a simple request transaction. I underline need and hope that you, in your wisdom, will provide. It's not a question of that, it's a question of practicality. Status by its very nature is ineffable. As a quality, it is essentially non-transferable. So you're going to give me status, aren't you? I can't give you status. You have to earn it. For instance, reach the top of your profession. Become the most famous beggar in the city. Get some real diseases. Well, I try. Business is just down a bit. What can I do about it? Need a more dominating image. Something to demand sympathy, otherwise heartless people like me are just going to keep on passing you by. It's a thought, you know. Yes, many thanks. Wow, we are so helpful. Wow, Rincewind. Can't believe you. Yes, and oh look, he's displaying a sort of machine. A sort of with clamps and drill bits. Oh dear. Now this would be the barber shop. Well, let's continue speaking to the beggar. Ames, no thanks, I'm trying to give them up. I don't actually know how to pronounce that. Ames? Arms? Elms? It feels like something that should not be vocalized. Why should I give you money? Well, it's your traditional medieval street transaction, isn't it, Gov? It's an expected part of your fantasy environment. You're saying that you're just here to add a bit of color? Authenticity, Gov. Authenticity. Well, actually, wouldn't it be better if you actually look the part? I mean, just look at you. Why? What do you mean? What's wrong with it? It's pathetic. I mean, a beggar, by definition, has to be pitiable, doesn't he? I mean, why should someone give him money if he's as hale and hearty as you, as any other geese? Oh. Oh yeah, I think see what you mean. Right, well, carry on. What, me pay you? Oh, go on. Why? Why what? Why should I give money when you're no worse off than anybody else? Well, business is bad, but what can I do about it? Have you thought about improving your image? Okay, so we have to somehow make this guy look ugly. Give him a disease or something. I'm not quite sure what we're gonna get from that, but that seems to be the hint I'm getting. Diploma from the Academy of Barbering, Bloodletting, Leechery, Tooth-Pulling, and Associated Self-Mutilations Academy. Our first customer. I wonder if he was the last. Extractors, drills, needles. Look, let's not go into this too deeply, okay? I think the medical and hair care profession still have a long way to go. Wonder why she smells of brimstone. Oh, is that Lady Ramkin? Hello there. Oh, hello. I suppose it's quite a sensuous sort of job then, playing with women's hair all day. Not really. Not with the type of women we get in here. No silken locks, no gold magic drifting beneath my scissors. Nothing like my wondrous little milk maid. Okay, that's nice. So we can, if we ask him this, we can steal stuff from him, I suppose, or interact with her in some way. Ah. Yes, alright. Hello. Young man, you would have the honor of first witnessing my new ensemble. I shall now set a trend that will rock the fashion world. Curly hair, suit yourself. What? Suit yourself. I mean, it might not be your style. And what would you know about it? I never take fashion advice from a man wearing a dress. Fishmonger and Ellie. Cute if you like that sort of thing. The smell is terrible. But the fish don't seem to mind. Is this fish fresh? Fresh. Fresh, one of them just made a pass at my wife, sir. Ah, we're gonna be doing the Asterix thing, I suppose. Good heavens, did it really? I don't mind, sir. I think fish are quite attractive, don't you? I love my wife, but oh, you octopus. You're a silly man, I don't think that I should speak with you. What's that under your arm? What's what? That fish, that enormous swordfish. It's a swordfish, sir. I can see that. Nothing wrong with your eyesight, sir. Is there, sir? Wizards are fine people, no matter what everyone else says. Don't be impertinent. You're skating on thin ice. Skates over there, sir. All in a row. Oh god. In a row? No, all in a row, as in fish eggs. It's delicious. You should try some caviar. Actually, I don't know if it's a good idea having a naked flame around this place. Good grief, what in Offlo's name is that dreadful smell? Toilet purpose-built. What's the world coming to? Igneous the Troll's all-night pottery shop. And verily shall he bellow forth the 10 sacred names of the Forbidden Dawn. I tell a lie, the 9 sacred names of the Forbidden Dawn. Then shall he stride forth, and many shall be the number of his stridings. Full across the disc shall he stride. And those who gaze upon him shall say, Look, it's Offler, and he strideth. From this day forth ask thyself, sinners, ask. Offler strideth, but does he stride for me? Or will you too be cast aside into the great big nasty pit, where there shall be a wailing and a gnash of teeth? And if you haven't got teeth, then teeth will be provided. Oh yes, indeed. Black shall be the blood upon his hands. And large, great piercing things shall be upon his head. And he shall pierceth them who holdeth his name in vain. Lo, we are pierceth, they shall cry. Ouch, that really hurt. Yes, yet it shall avail them nothing, for the piercing shall be many. Oh, woe be thee, the Pratchett. Woe to thee who turn from Offler. Woe to those whose unmentionable areas shall feel the prod of those nasty pointed horns. And verily shall he bellow forth the tent. Oh, so we've been through this one. Hello, monk. The monk of the dreaded crocodile got off. Huh. What if he wants to be friends? Hello. Go away. I'm a monk of the Temple of Offler. Temple of Offel. Offler. Rimer på kartofler. I'm guardian of the sacred eye, Lord High Vicar of the other, not so sacred eye, and Grand Trilobite of the tripod. You must be taller than you look. Silence! Be gone, or else feel the wrath of the mighty Offler and the toe-biting knights of the holy emasculation. Wow, so rude. Toy shop. I have all the teddy bears in the windows got fangs. Prime knickknacks. Purple pinjatas. Special today, sweet pretty pony home abattoir set. Somehow don't think it will catch on. I think this might technically be a ball of twine. Alright, it's a small difference in nomenclature. It might be important to somebody someday. Greetings, shopkeeper. Good day, sir. Can I interest you in our toys? There's today's special, an amusing line of bells and whistles. Oh, there's Violent Bob, the doll with the face you can rip clean off. Hey? It's very therapeutic, I'm sure. The sort of thing you can share with your brothers. Brothers of evil walking arms in arms across the rooftops of the world. Are you alright? Pardon? Oh yes, never felt better. So can I help you at all, sir? Anything special catch your eye? Oh no, just browsing. Browsing? Yes. No, not plotting. Definitely not. Not secretly planning to overthrow the patrician and the total dominance of the city. No, not at all. Oh damn, right you are, sir. Browse away. I think there might be something shifty about this guy. We should keep an eye on him. Oh, that's a glue pot. Ah, looks like a prime paste blank extraordinaire to me. Good body, but a bit fruity for my taste. Let's just steal that string. Grab one of these purple monstrosities. We're just gonna steal these things, I suppose. Oh yeah. I guess that's just what we'll do. There's the street. There's the shades, the park. And the inn. Let's try the park first. keep off the grass. Actually, since they irrigate this stuff with river water, I'm surprised they even need the sign. The stench should be enough to simply move you right along. So let's have a look at this. Oh, that's something you don't see every day. A purple stuffed donkey thing, kind of thingamy. It's a string bench. Comfy looking bench that. Oh yeah. Shades. I need a very good reason before I'd go into the shades. The shades is an area where curiosity not only kills the cat, but ties lead weights to its feet and throws it in the river. This is city gate. I wonder if that's carrot. Oh dear, you know, that's possibly the closest I've ever seen anything come to being a human without actually being one. It must be Nobby then. Ah, you shall be the man to draw pink idiot youth with sword then. Not if it's carrot. Obviously the commander of the guards. Evening all. Now, Nobby. Do I book him now? What for? Loitering with intent. Paragraph 7, subsection 3. Lurking, loitering, and vending without due cause. Oh, carrot. Give it a rest. Take a walk. Who are you people anyway? The city guard, mister. What? All two of you? 3 of us? There's me and the sergeant, who's a bit under the weather as account of making an arrest of a large quantity of lager. Then there's the kid Carrot. The boy's going to be a full member soon. Marvelous. And patrol, there's been a few thefts around here lately. Strange thing, going missing little knickknacks all over town. Almost as if someone's been swallowing them. You don't know anything about it, do you? What? Oh goodness me, no, not even heard of any such thing in all my life. Well, we thought we might patrol our way over to the Broken Drum. Then we might patrol our way over to the inn. Then there's a few wine sellers whose stores definitely need checking. I see. So what are you up to then? Oh, nothing. See, Nobby? Loitering. That's loitering. Of course it isn't. Just because I'm not doing anything important doesn't mean I'm loitering. It's as close as maybe. But the law has to be specific. What actually is loitering? Oh well, once upon a time there was all sorts of laws, of course. Yes, such as... Oh, intend to go into a pub and have a drink. Intend to strip stark naked and wave at passers-by. Intend to go into a pub and have really big drinks. Intend to pass by the guard without giving them a smoke. You haven't got a spare on you by any chance? Oh, no, sorry, I don't. No loss, no loss. Well, look, I wasn't planning on doing any of those things. Well, how were we to know that? But I was just standing there. What's the difference between loitering and minding your own business? Well, you inveterate loiterer sort of sidles his way along the pavement, kind of moving without even twitching a muscle. Oh, yes, I know. Yes, gotta watch for them invertebrates. Some criminals just have no backbone. Had to struggle a bit for that one, didn't you? What does the city guard do? Not a lot. Not much call for us nowadays. Fever has been permitted as long as it meets guild quotas. So how big is the city guard? Well, it must be... Yeah, easily... Oh, fully... What? But there's 3 of us. But you say the kid is new? He just wandered in out of the wilds one day, almost heroic like it was. He's the first volunteer we've had in decades. He's having a little bit of trouble fitting in though. He's a bit literal-minded, you see, on account of the fact that he's a dwarf. A dwarf? He's 7 foot tall if he's an inch. He's the tallest dwarf in the world. I lied about my height, see. You're a very good liar. He's a good loomer, too. He can really loom. Carrot can. Never known anyone for looming like Carrot. A tall dwarf. It's alright. He's growing out of it. Look, I'm not going to stay here. I've had a very trying day. Exciting. Full of action. What? Yes, I suppose so. Well, that's disturbing the peace then. Okay, these are your rights. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right not to remain silent, but to say, please do not do that again. You have the right to say, yes, alright, it was me what done it. Do not the fingers. No, not the fingers. Carrot, no. What? No, Carrot, we are not going to arrest him. But nobody, he just admitted. But we're turning a blind ear. Hi, Isabel asked me cook. Yes, Knus, Sir Terry Pratchett. Obviously the commander of the guards. That doesn't work. Okay. Nothing else to do there right now. We've been to the square? I don't think we have. And then there's finally the inn. Counterwise wine tasting at Bear Hugger's wineries. Please bring bucket to winery the day before you arrive. Wanted for arson. Suspect approximately 3 tons, 200 feet long. Scaly. Wanted dead. Definitely dead. Reasonable reward. Lost. Small dog. Answers to the name of gas poet. Talks too much. If found, keep. Crocutus gitters. Or the common old garden boring old codger. See one? One what? One of them, you know. What, with a whip? Yes, one of them. Probably he's wearing a hat. Well, I'm not standing for it. Young man, are you one of them? Look, I'm not exactly sure what you... Yes or no. Oh, alright. Yes then. Funny, he doesn't walk like one. It's hard to tell in that dress. I think I can see how this is going. It's a case of humorous misunderstandings. Yes? Sorry, what's that? I'm not going to fall for it. Shouldn't think so, in that dress. See, you're just taking some perfectly ordinary remarks and trying to make some kind of joke out of them. Oh, come on, there's not much to laugh at in our job. I can see that. We need a bit of fun. This might not be much, but it's better than being up to your knees in blood. What are your jobs? We're heroes, mate. You don't make me laugh. You just said we didn't. I mean, you killing dragons? Killed dozens of them in our day. And if you think you're a hero too, you'll want to find the dragon. So off you go. No point wasting any time. You didn't see me wasting any time when I took out the dreaded Temple of Offla. One of them, well, it depends who's asking. Who? Why, it's us, the rootin' tootin'est shootin'est. Hats and whips. And gold. Inside temples. What, missionaries? No, the other ones. Nasty natives. With spiders and snakes. Ugh, yuck. So, you mark my words. Look, I think you should probably all just start again. You listen up, young fella. We're all legendary heroes here, so keep your ears open, you might learn a thing or two. Incidentally, on a point of detail, we only root and shoot, we never toot. Well, hardly ever. Yeah. It's all depending on destiny. I'm the kind of man that went out and made his own destiny. What, out of wood? Come again? Well, you carve a destiny, don't you? Could be made of ivory. Can't get the elephants these days. How's about iron? Then you could forge a mighty destiny. Too heavy, it has to be wood. What? There we are, young man. Your destiny should be made of wood. Don't go to the desert though. It'll get termites, and then you'll have a holy destiny. Had to struggle a bit for that one, yeah. Sorry. Most certainly not. I've never been one of them. He doesn't look like one of them. He's wearing a dress. It's the best way to tell. Ah well, if you'll excuse me, I think I hear destiny calling. Art of signposting is apparently long dead. Shut up, sit down, no talking. If you're mad, you don't want to run around infecting everyone else. So, this word that you cannot stand, tell me how it makes you feel. Ook. Yes, I see a case of latent aggression, no doubt. Ook. Now, I want you to relax and tell me about your innermost feelings. When I say the word in question, ook. That's it. Now, here we go. Monkey. Thump. Diploma, honors pass. CMOD Dibbler's correspondence schools. Cut my own throat, Dibbler. Psycho trickery, grade 1. Oh well, at least local mental health is in good hands. Vague. Trolls Weekly. Hovel Beautiful. Popular Siege Engineering. I hate waiting room magazines. Yes, probably as good a place for him as any. Just tool of the trade, I suppose. Wow, yibble yibble geek. I'm sorry. The eyes, the eyes, the awful knowing eyes. What happened to you? Couldn't take it. Fumbling, not fumbling. Your brain's gone putty. Ah, get them off me. They're all green. Let's try that again. I seem to be in the wrong conversation. Weeble. Yes, look, let's not pursue that, shall we? It's very delicate, you know. How do you change voices like that? Change it like what? Men tackle up Hasin. Did it just then. It's called bucketing. Channeling? No, bucketing. It's like channeling, only it doesn't drain away afterwards. It's all just sorts of sloshes around in there and then dribbles out at random. The winter evenings must just fly by. Wouldn't be a loony by any chance, would you? Why, my dear sir, I'm shocked, nay hurt of the insinuation. I'm a victim of circumstance, nothing more. That and the fact that he's barking mad. Now, look, the young, the dark, the crab-wise. Oh no. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Ankh-Morpork. Who, me? Remove stains while it disinfects. Makes whites brighter than bright. I'm afraid I can't handle this right now. Millennium hand and shrimp. If you'll excuse me, I believe I'm needed somewhere else. That last bit, wasn't that... what's he called? It's one of the beggars. Ron? Faulo Ron, I think? Isn't that his thing? Oh, now let me guess. You're a patient here, aren't you? Oh no, I'm just here for the background color. Here, chuk 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 chuk. Dark they were, and golden their eyes. The bells, the bells. Ah, jolly good. Carry on. Yes, that wasn't very helpful. What about the girl? No, I can't seem to. Now, why is she dressed as a milkmaid? Oh, that's the girl. That the barber was really into for some reason. Okay, I'm not actually sure what I want to be doing in here anyways. Oh, it's Dibbler! There's an alley and tomatoes. Hey, Dibbler. Wonder if he was the one who tried to sell me shares in that left-handed shoelace factory. Dragon detector, sir? What? Can I interest you in a dragon detector, sir? I'll only charge you cost price, a single shilling. I'm cutting my own throat. A dragon detector. How does it work? Easy as pie, sir. This rod has a piece of wood tied to the end. When you get close to a dragon, the wood turns to ash. How close? Very well. You have caught me there, Governor. A slight design flaw. Well, you want half the price. 2 shillings and it's yours. I'm cutting my own throat. Oh no. Let me guess. The lovable street merchant. Cut my own throat, Dibbler, at your service, sir. Care to buy a dragon breath proof vest, sir? Is it guaranteed? It's never been destroyed by dragon's breath yet, sir. Not necessarily a strong recommendation though, is it? I mean, it's never been engulfed by lava or trampled by penguins either. There you are, sir. 3 guarantees for the price of 1. No thank you. Well, how's about the dragon's pinwheel, sir? Coisin pins, flags, or we have a dragon propellant. Only 1 shilling gets you a bottle. Tell you what, sir, I shouldn't be doing this. I'm cutting my own throat. Money back guarantee. You get your full cash back if in fact the dragon eats you. Personal application only, of course. Not today, thank you. Not tomorrow either. What's that smell? It's like roasting loincloths. Sausage in abundance, sir. Wholesome and nutritious. I tell you what, I'll sell 3 for the price of 1, a single penny. It's cutting my own throat. No thank you. Care to buy? No. But you never even heard my pitch. I thought I'd save time. We can go back and try it from the top if you'd like, sir. Oh, is that the coil we need? Some chickens? Poultry power? Good day. Can I interest you in a free sample, sir? Not on your Nelly. Lovely, let me guess, you are a traditional sort and remover of human effluent, sir. I offer drainage with distinction. My school teacher said I'd never make anything of myself in life. And just look at me now. Got to the top by starting at the bottom. People certainly stand aside when you pass by. What's that smell? It's the honey pot, sir. Honey pots? That doesn't smell like honey. Well, actually that's a metaphor, sir. What's a metaphor? Well, in this case, sir, it's for covering up some unpleasant aspects of life, what don't normally make for polite conversation. For instance, if I say, "Here, sir, may I interest your son in apprenticeship as a collector of honey buckets," you might stop and listen. Whereas if I asked you if you minded if your son helped me with collecting crab... Yes, quite. So you're a sewage collection man, is that it? Well, we in the industry prefer the term effluent redistribution technician. Quite. Look, all joking apart, what in Offler's name is this thing? That, sir? That's your actual patented sewage purification plant. Self-powered, elastic belt propulsion. This thing heralds in a whole new age, sir. The mind truly boggles. So, purify sewage, does it? That's right, sir. Meaning it takes raw sewage and then produces... Well, pure sewage, sir. The essence, as it were. I see. Jolly good. Well, I suppose I'll just leave you to it. Well, always here whenever you need me, sir. Right you are, then. Should you really be doing this here? Ha! Just the sort of attitude I've come to expect from your kind. You'll see, one day you'll all laugh on the other side of your faces. Look, I didn't mean anything. No, fine, obviously you object to my profession. I'm used to it, sir. wish I could say it didn't hurt. Oh, look, I'm sorry. I mean, I've always looked forward to a visit from the friendly neighborhood. Effluent redistribution technician, sir. Effluent redistribution technician. Anyway, I always left out little presents, glass of milk, plate of cookies, that sort of thing. You did, sir? No, not really. Still, I gave you a warm, all-over glow for a minute, though, didn't it? It gave you... You're right there. Thanks. Don't mention it. Don't get horribly burnt to death by any monsters or anything. Okay, so they stop the very second he's out of sight. That's a funnel, that's a rubber belt. Dashing down the effluent king. I thought all kings were affluent. Some of these flies have got little scarves and flying helmets. Spigot. Ich. Okay, I don't know what to do here yet. It's an urchin. Care to buy a money pouch, sir? Very good, Nick. Cost you 1 shilling. I already have a money pouch, thank you. Are you sure? Stolen. The damn thing's been stolen. Good thing I was at hand with a replacement then, isn't it, sir? Wait a minute. This looks exactly like my money pouch. You see, sir, you'll hardly even know your old pouch was gone. That's service for you. Now look, did you just steal this? Don't look at me, sir. I'm just a lovable street urchin, I am. Urchin? Yeah, you know, one of them hard things that lives on seaside rocks. The one that ends in points. That's a starfish, isn't it? Is it? Alright, sir. I'm a lovable street starfish then. Sounds a bit fishy to me. I'm just keen to get you to shell out, Gov. Like a second pouch, sir. Just as a reserve, so to speak, in case the worst should happen. Look, if it's not too much to ask, how did you do that? What? Give away a trade secret? Tell me, how do you do it? I'll turn your spleen into a tank of sea monkeys. Well, when you put it that way, Gov, look, it's easy. Just practice on that, on those old guys over there, and get your hand in. About my size, actually. Sort of soft and silky, with a strangely liberating thought. Oh, now we have a pickpocket. Greetings, O noble warrioress. Greetings, O pointy-headed elf. Eh? It is I, Red Sorghum, chosen avatar of the goddess Mothra. I have come to Ankh-Morpork. I have sworn myself to the quest, and may give myself in marriage only to the man who can equal me in combat. You what? Are you in much demand? Well, yes, apparently. Under the terms of the Aegeus, I'm supposed to suffer no insult from any man. Which unfortunately includes wolf whistles, lingering looks, and even passing thoughts of attraction. Which would be alright, but they insist that I wear this get-up, standard heroine issue. By the way, Aegeus is an archaic word meaning something like obligations. I really don't want to hear any more jokes about birds. Geese, I guess. Inconvenient. It's ever so cold. So, do many people actually just want to try and marry you? Oh yes, happens all the time. Well, I suppose I encourage it, really. I mean, it's been 10 years and a girl has to settle down someday. They've been lining up in the taverns ever since I got here. I've been killing people non-stop since 10:30. Ah. So, just help me a bit with this one. In order to get engaged to you, they have to match swords with me, yes. To the death. Yes. Sounds dangerous. Actually, it's more boring than dangerous, at least from my point of view. Other girls get to debauch with barbarians, and all I get is two-way conversations with the gods. Really? Well, it's not as if Mothra, a goddess of the steppe land storms and destroyer of cardboard cities, really has anything much to say. I mean, there's the occasional quest aspect of things, but more often than not, it's just a means of chopping off some mothballs or getting her a nice rug for tea. I suppose there's a lot of posing, and the chainmail bikinis are nice, but doesn't fill up a Saturday night, if you know what I mean. You, do you know what I mean, don't you? Sure, I know what you mean. Mothra even gave me the magic sword, said it was to keep me safe. Bitch. Every time I mean some halfway likable man, I have to kill him. Well, can you stop it? Well, no, it's a magical curse, you see. For instance, if I ever even suspected that you found me attractive, I'd be forced to do something really totally unpleasant. Probably involving spleens. Spleens? It's an organ. Not sure what it does, apart from ooze green. Yes. Yes, I quite understand. Good thing I don't fancy you then, eh? I'm ever so pleased. Of course, I feel a lot more comfortable with you in a dress. So you're a Hoplander. That's right. The Iceland, snowfields, that kind of thing. Proud land for proud people. Forge of Destiny and so forth. Well, is that a Hopland costume you're wearing? Yes, why? But it just doesn't seem climatically appropriate. How does it stay up? Pressure. Pressure? Everyone's eyes are always running all over it. So where are you from? The Hoplands. Hoplands. At the middle of the disc, it's where all the barbarians live, but you don't see many of them about. They're all too shy. Shy? Shy hordes? But they get bad press, you see. Well, only because they crush civilizations, burn cities, and have a thing for the lamentation of women. They're just enthusiastic, boyish high spirits. Oh, I see. Or that nailing people to doors and setting fire to them is just a way of letting off steam, yes? Yes, they don't mean anything by it. It's just a way of saying hi. You're looking at me lustfully. Me, madam, after a day like this? Not a chance. Oh. Well, that's alright. Just that if you were looking at me in a lustful manner, as it were, then under Article 5 of the Warrior Maiden of Morphoros Code, I'd have to chop you up into little bits. Good thing I'm not gawping at you then. I'll say. So, you mean you really don't find me attractive at all? What, attractive? No, I don't care, monkeys. Wait, how did we not get attacked? Alchemist Anonymous, get rid of that banging habit. What's a tax collector? If you must have a tax collector, why not keep him there where you can always find him? What's this then? Soliciting without a license? Alright. It looks like there's a small imp or something passing by there once in a while. Let's see if I can let my butt just be chicken. Where's the broken drum? Nice drum. Pity that it's broken though. Greetings. Hello, are you, begins with a T, troublemaker? No. Or a board C. That's the downside of being a bouncer. You have to wait a minute sometimes for a decent fight. It's too quiet. Standing here with nothing to do, it gets so boring. Sometimes I hit my own head just for something to do. I mean, unless someone actually asks for you to thump them. There's nothing to do except wait. You're paid for this? Yeah. Yeah, I just begins with T thumb people. What, at random? No, I don't use no complicated stuff like at random. Just thumb people what cause trouble in the bar. Sounds like a better idea. Says to wear and tear their knuckles. Only thing is the boredom. It's almost as if I hear people asking to be thumbed. I might change my job to just thumbing anybody who comes by. Do you think that's taking things too far? It's quite a jump. Sorry, when you say that, I thought you say thump. Sorry, is one of them mistaking identity thingies. Is your head alright? Did you get the number of that donkey cart? Didn't hit you too hard, did I? Yes, thank you, mother. I'm fine, it's just a little lump. Sorry, there I go again, a creature of impulse. You look a bit seedy, are you alright? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna go into a bit of a slump. Sorry, where can I put my face? See, when you say that, I thought you say... Yes, excuse me, I think I hear someone calling. Hoplander, little guy. Matches. Scared guy. Drunk, braggart. And there's a trapdoor. Yes, standard gleaming white eyes. Probably attached to a standard black shaggy monster. Wonder if it would help if I sang about my favorite things. I don't know, man, that looks like a grue. Busy night? No, not particularly. Why? Just wondering. What is there to drink? Well, it's a matter of suiting the clientele, friend. What do you think the sort of person who frequently frequent this bar would like to have for his drinkies? Will it be? Is this one of those tough, brutal bars? Yeah. Not through actual planning, mind. It just sort of develops. Then I'll have the usual, a glass of gin served at room temperature with human hair in it. I've just checked and we're all out of gin. Whiskey? No. Rice wine, pepper nut, absinthe, scumble. Oh, it's good. Per nut. No. Old Bowel Bender Stout? I think it's off, sir. Off? Can stout go off? It kills bacteria. You clean privies with it. It's more sort of settled, sir. Or the black coloring sort of swimming around the bottom. Some things happen to the elderberry wine. Same thing. Well, I say the same thing, but it's more like lumpy is probably alright, though. No, thank you. So, what have you got that hasn't got lumps in it? Oh, tons of stuff. Incidentally, sir, don't know if you noticed that rather impromptu pun there. Rather good, I thought. I could have meant tunes, a type of barrel, or tons in its colloquial usage. Good, yes? Yes, very good. So you got lots then. Well, no, not really. So is there anything here to drink today? Well, yes, sir, it's a bar. I mean, not much use having a bar if there's no actual beer being served here. Today we have beer actually on tap. Doesn't smell like beer. That smells like Simon's Lacontile Splenetic Emollient. Well, it's very similar to beer, sir. Similar, it's one of the most deadly prescription medicines ever devised by man. How can it possibly be similar? Well, it's a liquid, sir. Well, I'm not touching it. I'll just have a glass of water, please. What, as in water taken from the river Ank? You're braver than I thought. Ah, I see your point. Well, give us Cinemas Lacontile Splenetic Emollient then, please. Let's see. Counterwise wine. Would be the teeniest bit worth my while asking for some. Highly likely, sir. But could I have a glass of counterwise wine then? Hang on, sir, I'll just have a look. Yes. Sorry, sir, just increasing the dramatic tension. Careful with your drink, it's a wee bit strong. Strong? I didn't feel a thing. It's counterwise wine. It's grown from a grape that grows backwards in time. It affects you before you drink it. You must have had some mother of hangovers last night. Funny, I don't remember anything about last night. That bad, was it? Counterwise wine is made from grapes belonging to the class of flora, reannuals, that grow only in excessive high magic fields. Normal plants grow after the seed have been planted, with reannuals it's the other way around. Although reannul wine causes inebriation in the normal way, the ensuing hangover is thrust backwards in time. Hence the saying, have a hair of the dog that is going to bite you. Okay, so we have some matches. And this is scared guy. No, go away. No ghost, no ghost. Relax, I'm a wizard. Let me buy you a drink. So what's all this about ghosts on? In my room, a vile creature from the nethermost depths. It took my gate pass and then it just left. I'll never forget the horror. Gate pass? You said you'll never forget. As in, you could give me a detailed account, blow by blow, so to speak? Well, yes. Just for the record, so to speak, mind if I take all of this down? Shouldn't I lie on a couch or something? Feel free. Will it improve matters? No. Tell me about this gate pass. Gate pass? Sorry, did I say gate pass? Tell me about this ghost. It was horrible. There it stood, all swirling and all spectral, a veritable vision straight out of the dung. It burst straight out of the doorway. I got a weak heart, I have. I fainted clean away. Fainted without seeing anything, like the activities of this ghost, for instance. No, nothing. Well, I saw nothing except it reached below my jewel box. Get the letter opener from the secret compartment beneath. Then open a letter I had written under the mattress. Read the note inside. And use the combination in the note to open the safe. But apart from that, you remember nothing. That's right. When I came to, my city pass was gone. Wait, I've had enough. I've just been beaten to pulp without so much as an explanation. You keep your distance, I'll scream. Excuse me. Ow. Oh, what was that for? Sorry, I think maybe you say I won't fight. Well, I bloody well didn't. That's the trouble with you people. You always think might makes right. Oh, sorry. We think you say fight again. Yes, this is getting to be fairly typical, thank you. I'll just go and stand over there. Don't choke horribly to deaften Beers or anything. Okay, I have some... Oh, wait. Maybe the matches would work in the basement? That or the closet. No, I guess not. Hi, Sus. How are you doing? University in... Oh, we haven't been here before. Oh, nice. Fertilizer. New improved wonder grows anything in a new instant formula. Wait, is it thundering? I've been wearing headphones this whole time. Oh, that's a window. Oh. Like, during the daytime, while I was at work, I never noticed any thunder today. Hej, Frikki. Oh, vi fik lige besøg her. Hej, Frikki. Hey. Savnede du opmærksomhed, var... Ja... Nu bliver det lige pludselig lidt svært at spille. For der er en kat, der ligger på min arm. Okay, so I need a pan from this guy. Der har ikke været endnu. Oh my god. It's Miami Ninjas. Oh. Get with a broom. Morning Squire. Fine day for it. For what? For whatever innocent folks like we can find to do up here on the rooftops. Have you ever fallen down? Oh yes, sir. Tons of times. Well, if you don't want a repeat performance, try shutting up. Oh, that's not nice. That is coming when people like me, like you, will have to look up to folks like me. Probably easiest from the ground then. What? Looking up at you, I mean, probably easiest when done from the ground. Actually, I think I might just get in a little looking up at you right now, in fact. I'll just go down to the street level in a quite orderly fashion then, shall I? Chimneys. The march of technology is a fine thing. Hej, Frikki. Ja, det var nok, var. Oi, it's a ladder. They're handing out free ladders. Surely you can just climb down the chimney. Assassin training track. I suppose you have to be taught somewhere. So that's what the Miami Ninja was doing there. Oh, that's a window. To the window! To the wall. Okay. Oh wait, not this again. Yes, we've seen this. Did you get the number of that donkey? From the Assassin's Guild, I presume. I wonder if I can pickpocket the assassin. Nope. Okay. But I think... Okay, so... To the path. And... If I'm not mistaken... Oh yes, timing-based puzzles. Aren't they great? I may need that net I saw earlier. Yeah, I'll probably have to get a net. Der var et hos den lokale kvaksalver. Det var i The Square, tror jeg nok. Yeah. Oh, he's changed places. You him? Pardon, what? No, you couldn't be. He would know who he was. I suppose I should come to expect this kind of thing in my life. So who are you then? The mighty wizard Rincewind. Or is that all? Well, I'm sure he wasn't a wizard. I think I remember him smelling a fish. Look, who do you want to meet? Him, my beloved, my long-lost paramour. But he's been missing ever since I was a child. Wah! It's all very traumatic, I think. He said I really ought to find myself a trauma, then go see the psychiatrist. Everybody's doing it. I can imagine. So, you're here for a bad memory then? No. Why do you ask? Well, that's a dunce cap you're wearing, isn't it? You look like a pencil. This is a wizard's hat, a garment of great austerity and history. Or it must be ever so good for storing things. I don't want to talk about it. The uniform is not negotiable. Fine. Was this about a beloved of yours? True love, is it? I last saw my true love in the Ramtop Mountains. It was a sign, you see, a sign that my life was to be spent in alpine pursuits. That's why I became a milkmaid. Really? How fascinating. I learned to yodel too. Oh dear. Okay, so apparently we have seen someone who was dreaming about a milkmaid. It was the barber. So we'll probably have to do something about that at a later point. Oh yeah. Let's try this one more time. Oh, this is really difficult. There we go. Reversing gravity is the last straw. I've had it. I'm off to complain. Spells, wizards, anti-gravity. It's unnatural, that's what it is. So who pays for it, I say? Me. That's who. Up the stairs to complain, then back down to the kitchen. Up and down, like what kids play with on a string. A kite? What? Yes, that's the one. Up and down these stairs like a kite. Yay, we... Oh, yeah, those were pancakes. The bananas are for a puzzle with the local orangutan librarian. That's good, but off with you. There's still more work to be done. Wow. I feel so accomplished. That's the first puzzle, third puzzle I've solved. And I've only been playing for 3 hours. Holy shit, this game is harder than expected. I guess the issue here is that the game is very open, like right out the gate. So you can basically go everywhere, more or less. And that means you spend a lot of time on unrelated stuff right away. Which isn't super great adventure game design. I still got 3 items I need to grab, but maybe I'm done for today. Let's save the game. There we go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll have to be it for today. 3 hours is quite a lot for me. I hope you all had a lovely towel day, and you know, you're all hoopy fruits that know where your towels are at. Let's finish off by focusing on a little kitty. Aww, that's very good. You're such a hoopy fruit. Hey. Alright, Sus, I don't think I showed you. So, the game we are playing today is this huge box. I only have the floppy version, which is why it's not voiced. And when I say the floppy version, I mean the floppy version. It's on 15 discs. 15! I really want to get the CD-ROM version as well at some point. It's voiced by Eric Idle from... Just a sec. Look. I really want to get the CD-ROM version eventually of this and the sequel game. Because they're voiced by Eric Idle from Monty Python. I'm sorry. I'll leave you to it, Rincewind. You've had quite enough for today, I think. He's doing... That's a very large sprite, by the way. Very Hugo, I suppose. Yes. I think that's it. So, you have a lovely holiday tomorrow. I'll see you around. Bye!